and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. My name is Fizz. Holy shit! Where the hell have I been? Well, for you, ladies and gentlemen, it has been, I believe, a month or so since I've put literally anything out, streaming, videos, anything, and I have a really good explanation, and it revolves around Arc Genesis 2. And I can be very brief on what I'm about to say because I can't say anything until obviously the game is out. But I did get the QA for 2 months or so, Arc Genesis Part 2, and let me just say it was an incredible experience and also very fun. Now, I know a lot of people don't understand what QA is, and let me explain. So QA, for the terms of shortening, is quality assurance, and basically your job is to make sure everything is working properly, making sure things do A to B to C to D and vice versa. So that's kind of what I did, and I primarily focused on making sure all the creatures and stuff and all the variants looked very good. No clipping problems, no animation problems. There was texturing pretty good and everything, and then finally taming qualities and abilities. That's basically what I was really working on, because as you know, what sells Arc is the creatures. Formerly is first of all, then it's the environment, and then it's basically everything else. It's literally people buy DLCs and play the game for the creatures first. Everything else is second. So if the creatures aren't good, then the rest of it is not good. So that's what I worked on. So yeah, obviously I'm not going to be able to tell you anything about the creatures or anything, but that's okay. You can just watch my videos in the next couple of weeks, next couple days. Obviously, I have not recorded or done anything. I will be doing exactly like everyone else. I'll be recording the day the DLC launches for everyone else, and we're gonna have a great old time. I will say, I can say this, that Gen 2 is really cool. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty epic, and you know, as a summary for Arc 1, I think it is pretty perfect on its story play, and I cannot wait to see what your guys' opinions are on this all. But I truly do think it's really fun. Now, obviously, I literally can't talk about literally anything about the creatures or anything. So you can ask me on the day it comes out if you really give a shit about that. But to be honest, you can just watch my videos when that stuff comes out. But let me talk about my experience. So I was approached by Jat and Segzy. Jat, if you don't know, he's one of the main people at Wildcard. He does a lot of things, and he's worked on Atlas obviously as well. And basically I was approached by him and also Segzy, which if you don't know, he's the main person for QA, and they asked me if I wanted the QA for a couple months for them for Gen 2, just to have an extra hand looking at everything. And I am greatly, like, I don't even know what the words is. Like, I'm very honored that I was asked, because I never thought I would be able to QA. I've been wanting to QA for stuff like for Arc for a long time, just to see the whole back end process, and it was pretty incredible, right? Because, you know, a person with my knowledge, I have almost 14,000 hours in Arc, right? Most of that is 100% of that is none of it's AFK hours, right? So I have literally played the game in ins and outs, right? And I know a lot of knowledge on it. So, you know, being able to bring that knowledge of actually playing the game has been pretty useful and pretty incredible, because I bring a different, how would you say, a different way of thinking, because a lot of the people that QA are PvP people, right? So bringing that PvE element to, you know, explaining how the mindset of PvE people is, you know, it's more value than just saying PvP is the way to go, which it isn't. Obviously, a lot of people know that, in my honest opinion, I think Arc PvP is probably the worst thing has ever made. Like, I'd rather go watch World of Warcraft PvP, and that's pretty damn boring, than Arc PvP, right? I mean, Last Oasis does a better job. Hell, even Atlas did a better job. I don't know. It's just a different way of playing the game, and that's fine. If you like playing PvP, PvE, RP, whatever, who cares? Right? Don't take my judgment into consideration, but for my opinion, I don't like PvP for Arc. But anyways, enough about that and PvP and PvE whatever shit. Let's go back to the QA stuff. So basically yeah, so a lot of my time, like I was saying earlier, was taking a look at creatures and everything, and I really kind of hammered down to make sure there was nothing terribly wrong or anything wrong with taming of the creatures or any visually things, right? And I can tell you guys some stories later, but obviously I can't tell you right now because it's under whatever. Excuse me, I'm dying over here. Is that I just really hammered down on that kind of stuff because I really wanted to make sure that everyone's experience on day one of Genesis Part 2 is flawless. But if you don't know how this whole system works, and this happens with every single game in the industry, if A and B are working and testing, when you ship it to main game, B might not work anymore, right? So just be aware, right? I know a lot of people give a lot of shit when stuff actually breaks in base game art, but you truly don't understand the whole back end of what actually happens, right? Because they actually fix a lot of stuff, but when it comes to the builds itself, and a lot of things can go wrong right there. It happens with literally every game. Hell, I remember when there was a bug with an Overwatch when one of the person characters was doing triple the amount of damage when he wasn't supposed to, and it was shipped like that for 2 months because they couldn't figure out what happened, and it was basically a bad cook of the game, right? It happens all the time. So you know, if something's broken in Genesis 2, please don't just fucking bicker and complain about it. It's gonna get fixed, right? Obviously, they're trying their best to ship the best game possible, and truly, it really is a great game. I mean, obviously, we play the game because we love the game. I mean, shit, I play the game because I just can't stop playing it. I mean, hell, it's been killing me that I haven't been able to have any energy to actually play the game because I've been so tired doing QA stuff and trailer stuff. That, you know, I've been missing playing on my server, and you know, I'm very happy that all this is over, but also sad because I really enjoyed it, but also excited because then I can go back to my life and actually do videos and streaming and stuff. And that's mainly the reason what I haven't been doing anything, is because I've been just exhaustedly tired trying to make sure everything's perfect for you guys, and hopefully I did. So, I guess I can say a couple questions that I bet people are going to have. Well, how was it like talking to the developers that actually make the game? And quite frankly, it's really cool. Being able to relate to someone that you know knowledge about a creature, to talk to them about something, hey, this doesn't look right. Maybe this should be changed this certain way, or is this supposed to work? And you kind of have an actual conversation with people that can actually fix something. It's quite incredible and kind of magical. And you know, something, man, I wish I could tell an example, but I can't. But let's just say there was something wrong with this apple here, right? Let's just say it's the wrong shade of green, right? And I bring it up to someone like, hey, does this look right? It looks a little bit too green. It's supposed to be red, right? And they look at it as well, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, maybe we should report this. So I report this, and then I get a message from the actual person that worked on this. Hey, what's your opinion about this apple? Do you really think it's too green? And I look back in the game and say, yeah, you know, maybe we should make it a little bit more red instead of being green. That's kind of how a lot of it works, you know? And going back and forth. Now, obviously, that's just an example, right? Something like that didn't really happen, but, well, okay, something like that happened, but not really. But you know, just having the conversation with actually people that, you know, develop and do everything in the game, it's cool. I don't know. I kid you not, I did not have a negative experience with working with Wildcard, with actually queuing, right? It was very fun. It was very interactive, and I just had a lot of fun because you know, I just have a lot of knowledge of the game, and being able to just jump right in and help them test the rest of the stuff just to make sure the launch is great was truly fun. It really was. So yeah, I don't know, I just have praise for them, man. It was really fun. That's all I get to say. So what's some things I want to talk about next? Well, I guess I can talk real quickly about my break on all. So before I went into this whole thing with Wildcard, I actually took a week break, right, from YouTube and technically streaming. And I guess I can reiterate also why it's been so long as well. So I did have the opportunity to keep like recording videos and making videos for when I was queuing for wildcard, but I took this opportunity to just recharge and relax. If you don't know, I've been going ham since October with my season of art, and you know, I think I've learned and experienced a lot of different things over this whole course of my season 12 season. And you know, the one thing I've learned is, you know, more of the fact to make faster and smarter decisions than dwindle on things, right? And I don't get me wrong, I quite enjoy the season, right? But there's a lot of things that I probably would have changed, and I have changed. So I basically have done a lot of things with the server back in when I have time, and I've removed a lot of restrictions and everything, right? Because I was trying to tell a story with the start of the season, and quite frankly, we're kind of all out of that, and I just want people to have fun, right? So, you know, it's been cool, but I think moving forward, since we have Genesis coming out, right? Obviously, we're going to go back into a lot of art content, but I do really want to focus on more games. I know that was kind of a goal this year to do it, but I think I really want to actually focus on it. I got Biomutants, right? I've had it for a couple weeks now. I just haven't been able to play it, right, to do videos or anything. So that's probably one game I'm gonna start doing. I have a list of games, like I have Astroneer, Destroy All Humans, Factory Town. You know, I'm just looking at my list. There's just so many games, No Man's Skies, that I want to play and showcase my experience in playing, but I want to do it right? And I'm also at the point where, you know, thinking about all the things that is happening, right? A lot of stuff doesn't work anymore. Like someone like me, not a lot of people like watching playthroughs. They don't. They rather watch a stream or a quick video on that. And I guess I still have to think about this moving forward for a couple weeks. How do I want to approach all this stuff, right? Do I want to keep doing playthroughs and stuff, or I don't know. It's weird. It's interesting. It's a lot of things that I gotta think about, because I really don't know what to do. You know, I need to obviously make a living, but I need to also enjoy what I'm doing, right? So, you know, I'm not doing it for the money, but I have to think about that in the back end, because, well, if I can't, then how am I gonna survive, right? I mean, hell, I have my beautiful girlfriend that wants to come live here in the US in a couple years, so if I can't support her, then it's not gonna work, right? So yeah, I guess that's kind of it for this video. When's this video coming out? I don't know, probably in the week of Monday. You have no idea when I've recorded this. Probably by the time I'm done with this video, we're already finished the trailer. The QAing is pretty much done. Everything's ready in stone, and basically I'm gonna be hyped for Gen 2 launch. And you know, I'm excited for the future. I will say this, I'm very excited for what comes next after Genesis, right? And I'm excited to see where it takes us, because I think it's going to be a really crazy ride. And I'm once again, very humbled and very, I don't know the words. I'm just very happy that they asked me to do QA, because it was really fun. It was really fun and crazy, and you know, having, I guess, an opinion about asking something, and then it actually, you know, makes it into the DLC. It's kind of cool, and I cannot wait to share with you guys a couple things that I suggested that made it into the game. Like, I'm not even joking. Oh, and by the way, when you are fighting the boss fight, make sure you watch the credits, because I might be in the credits. That's cool. That's incredible. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will see you guys on all the videos. We're gonna have all the taming video guides, everything about Genesis Part 2 and variant videos and everything. We're just gonna flood you guys with so many videos. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. And then we're gonna start playing Gen 2, and I cannot wait, because man, I've been so excited to play this DLC. I will say this one is by far better than Gen 1. Almost Extinction. It's really hard to beat Extinction for me because of the OSTs and elemental veins, so we'll have to wait and see. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Thank you guys. for being supportive. Hopefully you enjoyed this update video. I'll see you guys starting this week, hopefully, and we'll get back right into it. I cannot wait to start talking to you guys about my experience actually QAing stuff. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Have a good one.